On Monday, Jordan Neely was strangled to death on a New York subway. It's reported that he was acting erratically, which caused some concern for passengers, but had not physically harmed anyone when a 24-year-old man put him in a rear naked choke. They fell to the ground and the choke was used to subdue Neely for approximately 15 minutes, and when authorities arrived, he was pronounced dead. What Jordan really needed was help. He did not deserve to die, and this was an absolute tragedy. Now, when someone chooses to intervene in a situation where they believe a threat is being presented to innocent civilians, it can be noble, even heroic, but only if it's done with reasonable force and the objective of de-escalating the situation. The choice to physically intervene in a situation must be done with very careful consideration. And these considerations differ greatly depending on whether your physicality is reactive or preemptive. If someone is being violently assaulted and you decide to intervene, this would be considered reactive physicality because the situation has already escalated prior to your involvement. And therefore, anything you can do to reduce the likelihood of serious bodily injury or death is not only understandable, but in most cases commendable. If, however, someone is acting erratically but hasn't assaulted anyone, your choice to intervene physically would be considered preemptive, and this is where training makes all the difference. Preemptive physical intervention can be de-escalatory, commendable, heroic, and even legal, but only if the intervener has the skills to engage in a way that not only keeps themselves safe, but keeps the other person safe as well. In a preemptive use of force situation, if you don't have the training, your attempt to de-escalate could have the exact opposite effect. And this is what we witnessed on that New York City subway. And just because the technique he used is one that we also practice in jiu-jitsu regularly, does not mean he represents all of us who train jiu-jitsu every day so that we are prepared to handle situations like these effectively and humanely. Now, if you're watching this and you would like to be capable of intervening in a situation, whether it's reactive or preemptive, learn jiu-jitsu. There are many martial arts that teach users how to protect themselves, but Brazilian jiu-jitsu is unique in that it teaches the user how to protect themselves, but also how to protect the other person during a physical altercation. There's a reason why it's called the gentle art. And if you ever decide to intervene, you'll be very glad that you had jiu-jitsu in your tool belt.